chance to clear the zone here for the Catamounts. They will. Jens Richards got it up ahead. There's a chance and a backhander and an early goal for Colin Kessler. And Vermont comes away with that loose puck at center ice with an opportunity. That one ripped in and it goes through. How about it? Goal number 2, Ethan Burrows from an odd angle. It's almost like it surprised Cloutier. And now Will Moore took a hit. Comes up, hobbled a bit as Vermont skates the other direction with Jonah Egeter. Egeter, 2 against 3. Egeter going behind the net. Wraparound pass, shot, they score! What a play by Egeter. And he put it right onto the stick of Massimo Lombardi. It's a 4-1 Vermont lead.
Providence and Ejiofor, he can make that.
And inside, nice pass. You got an offensive board from Mitchell, a team that beat them, their only loss in conference play, and they have quieted down this big crowd early. There's another deflection and a turnover. Ejiofor gets the deflection. Jackson goes all the way to the basket. He turns it over. Leotopoulos with the rebound, pushes. Hopkins with an exclamation point. The Red Storm. Hopkins running the floor. Hopkins, and he is whacked. Hard foul. Hopkins springs up, and it is on the baseline. Powell just took a swing.
It's not good.
There were elbows flying everywhere. And this is going to take a while to unravel. We might get some ejections here.
The VA in that first game in the Garden, you had a dust-up between Powell and Ejiofor in front of the Providence bench. And then that right there, not the kind of play you want.
3 players from St. John's ejected, if you weren't able to hear all of that. Powell's been ejected, and Jalen Sellers has been ejected with flagrant 2s for Providence.
Sellers here, once he got the news that he was tossed, upset.
With possession here. Both coaches are short, and on the inbounds, Ozias Sellers lays it in. Darling steps into a wide open 3, and he reins it in. 8-0 run for St. John's. To be credited, good work. That's going to be no whistle there. Sounded like it, but Darling, he thought he heard a foul. He fires a 3, makes it. A former 4-year student manager at UCLA. Darling gets the steal. Here's Ozias Sellers. In and out it goes. And a foul by Sannon.
He ends up getting it back, but it's right onto a Merrimack stick. And Mark Hillier will bring it out for the Warriors. Hillier, who missed all of last year. Important veteran to bring back. Oh, what a save! Oh, no, it goes in. I'm sorry, it goes. Justin Gill. Initially, everyone stopped thinking it didn't go in, but off a turnover. A little bit and is all the way in deep. Final 8 seconds. Letourneau centers up Conmee. Got a stick on it. Then it's Minetti and scores! Even though it did take him a minute to actually get over the boards. He's still sitting on the bench right now. Lalonde plays it back for Seamus Powell. Powell over Pierre. One-timer! He scores! Nick Pierre with a rip! Cranston.
A big break for BC.
And BC may have numbers here, though. Of course, it's the end of a long power play shift. Higgins comes right in, plays it across. It goes! Trying to get it back for Gasso. Broke it up. Then Radovojevic to the outside. Rebound. Score! Oscar Hemming! What a time for his first as an Eagle! Corner. Tattle got there first momentarily for UConn. But it's Higgins now on it. And his shot is stopped, and it goes in! Mueslick couldn't hold it! And BC gets a power play goal!
Pay that price.
Gasso wins the face-off. Back for Minetti, and who hits Higgins, who scores! There's a turnover right at the blue line. Jake Richard in, plays it across, and they score! Well, there's that turnover, and UConn takes advantage. Ryan Kettle plays it in deep. Here is Blay. Centers up. Score! What a pass from Blay! And it's Caden Shahan who ties the game. Down low, tough angle. Stopped by Muslik. Conmee once more across. Higgins scores! Higgins with his second hat trick of the year! Despite the fact it's the only period they've been outshot for the season. Here is Gasso. Tries to center up. They score! Landon Resendez! I've caught in the skates of Flynn. She gets it back though. Waits and scores! Julia Mespled back from the Olympics and on the board to give Vermont a 1-0 lead. For the Boston College team lead. Here's Mespled. Can she do it again? Mespled, kick save, follow-up goes! Mespled once again creates, pokes it forward, but McCarthy spins around the net. And it's cleared, and a chance here. Merrill, shorthanded, scores! Ben Merrill with BU's 8th shorty of the year. And the Terriers have a 1-0 lead.
Win the draw, they keep things going, even lost it out of the zone, got back in.
Here's Hagen circling, plays it down, they score! Welcome back, Oscar Jovic! There's that Tynan Lawrence faceoff that we're talking about. Great hands. Across from McCarthy, on his backside, but he scores anyway! Gavin McCarthy with his 3rd of the year.
A little bit, maybe 5-hole. Yeah, this one 5-hole right along the ice.
Pass over for Lawrence.
Cheated a little bit, maybe.
It's Higgins out front. Higgins stopped over there, and it's Harvey who chips it out. They got a 2-on-1 again, maybe a 2-on-2. Harvey plays it back. The trailer is Hudson. He plays it over. Harvey scores! Oh, that was a brilliant shorthanded setup, and the Terriers have gone shorthanded twice tonight and lead 3-1. Here is Merrill going wide. Merrill scores! Ben Merrill sends a dagger, and it's 4-1 Terriers, his 2nd goal tonight.
He's not one that usually comes to mind when you're thinking about pure shooters, but look at that shot. Far corner,